Hey guys, hi Walt, hi Hamza. I love this new scheduling platform. It's so fun so that everybody knows when the live stream actually is. Let me find it. I think we're live. Are we live? Are you guys still there? Yeah, we're live. Hi, welcome everyone. Sorry I was away last night. Let me open that up. Okay, we got the chat open. I have an announcement to make about where I'm going in January, so stay tuned to hear all of the details. And welcome to what is probably the second to last live stream of the decade. The next one will be in this secret destination that I will tell you about in a minute. But first, I just wanted to say hi to everyone. Buenos dias. Hello to Pi. Happy to see Pi here since he's on the other side of the world in the other hemisphere. We got to make it a little bit earlier sometimes, change up the time because the Sunday night doesn't work for everybody on the other side of the world. So that's why I wanted to do one a little bit earlier today. Hey, Sam, Merry Christmas. Hi, Alicia. Yay, see, you got a live stream. Yay, hi, everybody. Message in the chat if you're watching. Let us know where you are right now in the world. What are your plans for the holidays? Let's hear it, and then we'll discuss. So before I get to some announcements, I just want to say thank you to everybody because apparently yesterday we surpassed the number of 8,000 subscribers on Traveling with Kristin. So that is super exciting. This time last year, I think I had like 500 subscribers, which is still really cool because it's so hard to get past 100 subscribers on YouTube. So if you get to even any number of subscribers, I think that that is an accomplishment. But it's been really fun to grow the channel this year. And so I'm happy to see lots of new faces and new people. And I also wanted to say thank you to Walt and Tech Lords and Larry and Tanner who have been my Patreon patrons for the entire year. So thank you guys so much. And you know, because I sent you an email, that you'll be getting free T-shirts this Christmas. So I have not seen which ones you're getting yet, but you will be getting free merch swag from Traveling with Kristin, and you'll be the first ones to get it, but it will be available for other people in 2020 to purchase. So, yay! Hi, Isaac. Oh, Northern California. That is close to where I'm going on my next voyage, which is something I've never done before, somewhere I've never been before. So, yeah, we'll get to that. Alicia's in Lisbon. Very nice, very nice. The weather must be good there right now. Oh no, you're in London. Oh, okay, weather maybe is not as good. When I was in Miami, were you on the stream in Miami? I think you were on the stream. I was talking about my friends in London who were jealous of me being in Miami, but it happens. I love London though, and I love London at Christmas time. It looks beautiful. I've been drinking mulled wine tea. Hopefully, I'll actually have the mulled wine with the alcohol in it. That sounds good too. You can get that at any store in London. Oh, Sam is in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I met a girl from Michigan at the beach last week in Miami. Um, did any of you guys catch the Vilnius vlog? Who saw the Vilnius vlog? Whoa, it's very shaky. Sorry about that. Who saw it? Did you like it? It took a little while to get it edited. It's kind of long, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Did you see the section with the foreign minister of Ujupis? I can't pronounce it that well. I was calling it Uzupis, but it's actually Ujupis, which is the smallest republic in the world. Did anyone hear about that before? People keep asking if I've heard of this guy named Jacob something on YouTube, Jacob something with an L. He's from Lithuania. So I was looking at some of his videos. I probably should have watched his videos before I made mine, because just in case I got anything wrong. But if you missed it, then I have a Vilnius travel vlog slash guide. I'm not sure exactly what it's trying to be. It's like one part geography now, one part history channel, one part travel vlog, and one part travel guide with tips. So it's a bit of eclectic. Yeah. Who's that there? Oh, Atlantis. What's that? Oh, yeah. Well, send me your shirt size and the one that you want the most. I can't wait to release those for everybody. Um, awesome. Okay, so Vilnius vlog is out. Next week is a new video that I have never done before. It's a drone reel. So you guys know that I've been traveling with a drone for a long time, a DJI Spark for more than a year now. But sometimes, I've been using the drone clips. I've been using them in Digital Nomad News. If you saw Digital Nomad News Miami, which came out on my other channel on youtube.com/digital nomad, that came out this weekend too, I think, Saturday. And I have some drone shots from Miami in there, but I've been getting better at flying the drone. Does anybody have a drone? Who has a drone? Message in the chat. Um, I was very intimidated by the drone, I have to admit, at the beginning, and I was not good at flying it. But over time, I have collected some really beautiful drone shots from places like Cyprus and Santorini and Japan, Lisbon, if you saw the Lisbon video, all over the world, Bansko, Bulgaria. And I really wanted to like showcase these clips because they're really pretty, really cinematic. But they just kind of get used as like B-roll sometimes in the other videos. So I made a video that is like 1 year in the life of a drone, and I picked my favorite clips. Well, I couldn't even fit all of them in there. It would be too long. But it's only a couple minutes long, but it's my favorite clips from the year. And instead of doing a like year in review video, I thought that would be cool. But let me know in the chat if you want me to do also a year in review video. So last year I did a 1 second every day video. This year I could do that one, or I could do like a year in the life of a digital nomad video, like talking about what I did, where I went, what happened, maybe be like a 10-minute video. Um, or I could do some other type of year in review video, but let me know if that would be interesting to you and I'll make it. Why not? Albie has been to Vilnius twice and didn't know that Ujipis was there. Well, that is understandable because it is the tiniest republic in the world. And for those of you who haven't heard of it yet, definitely watch the Vilnius travel vlog guide, and you can see I talked to the one of the guys who's like a representative of this little country. So it's like Vatican City in Italy. So it's a country within a city that is the capital of a country. So it's super cool. If you've ever heard of Atlas Obscura, the media site or guide, they did a story about it and they have super interesting stuff. So I sent it to them. You don't have a drone either? Well, in my drone video, you know how I always put a outtake at the end of my videos because funny shit always happens and it's hilarious and it's embarrassing usually, but something I always mess up during the video or like something happens. So I put an outtake at the end, and the outtake of the drone video has to do with a drone crash. So you'll get to see pretty epic crash. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw that I broke my drone earlier this year, but I fixed it. But you'll see in the video that I guess I'll publish that again. I'll publish it on Sunday because that seems like a good day instead of Monday when everyone's like working and everything. So I'll publish that on Sunday. And then what else is going on? Oh, is everyone done Christmas shopping yet? So if you're not done, you can see my standing desk back here. I have not set it up yet because I'm thinking of making a standing desk review. Is anyone interested in that? Should I make that? Like a kind of like setting up the standing desk, reviewing it. Because I've been wanting one of these things for years. But what I was saying is if you haven't done your Christmas shopping yet, and you probably need to buy your stuff today because tomorrow is Christmas Eve, but you can check out my Amazon store, travelingwithkristin.com/Amazon, to get all of this standing desk and all of the remote work tools that I use, including literally everything, including my glasses, including stuff and these headphones, including this mouse, including literally everything that I use. So check that out. I'll link to it below. And another thing I did this week for everybody who's been asking me, probably the number one question I get, or one, definitely in the top 5, is how to get a remote job. So I have put together a free guide to finding remote jobs, which is like my 11 top tips and resources for finding a remote job. And I'll just show it to you. Let's see here. This is what it looks like. This is my landing page here. So basically, yeah, get a free guide to finding a remote job in 2020. And I will put it in the chat right now. Let me post that in there. Wait, live chat. Sometimes it goes to top chat instead of live chat. Free remote jobs guide. So if anybody wants a remote job in 2020 so that you can travel the world too, I got you. Sign up for my free guide. Is that all of the announcements of the day? Who's going to download the guide? And what else? Pi is avoiding shopping, malls in particular. Who does go to malls anymore? I wrote about that on Medium. I wrote that I think that all of the old malls and offices are going to turn into like co-living spaces and co-working spaces because we've got all of this residential development with no one to use it. Albie has some friends who use standing desks and they love it. Albie, don't knock it till you try it. Have you tried it? I ignored it for a while, but then once I started using them, I really like them. So the only thing is you need to definitely have a mat to stand on because otherwise your feet are going to hurt, your back might start hurting, and you could get some like lower back pain. So if you do have a standing desk, you want to have good shoes or some mat, like those like they're like rubber mats where your feet, it's really comfortable. Your feet like sink into the foam, like a memory foam kind of mat. They're really good. Hi, Ice. But I like having, I mean, I kind of wish I had the ones that like go up and down on the motor, but you know, that's more expensive. So this is the downside of traveling when you work, is you can't bring your standing desk with you or your monitor and all of your stuff, but you can find co-working spaces that have them. Where do you work, Albie? Hi, Ice. What are you learning about? Okay. What else is going on? Oh yeah, so should I tell you where I'm going in January? Are you guys ready to hear? Now I keep seeing this map or this the map in the standing desk and I want to set it up. It's too much to set up on the stream though. Hey Seth. Seth is in Ghana, Africa. Happy holidays. Wow, I've never been there. I want to spend more time in Africa. Thanks, Pi. I hope you get to eat some good food and see your family too. Of course, you're road tripping like a good Kiwi. So, checklist road trip to New Zealand and Africa next year. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks, people, because I'm going on a Vipassana retreat. Has anyone ever heard of a Vipassana retreat? It's VIP, I will type it out. Vipassana. Vipassana, I think. A Vipassana retreat is a silent meditation, and they have them all over the world, and they are free. So it's a donation at your discretion, and it's a place for people to go to think, meditate, think or not think, reconnect with themselves. Maybe you feel like you need to slow down in your life. Maybe you feel like there's a lot going on. Um, Maybe you're stressed out, anxiety. There's people who've gone because of trying to get over like substance abuse, people looking for themselves. I don't know. There's a lot of different reasons. Um, and you basically sit, I think it's 100 hours of meditation in 10 days. So you meditate for 10 hours a day for 10 days. And I've been thinking about doing this for many years, but apparently there are usually like waiting lists and it can be difficult to find space. You have to book it pretty far in advance or be on the waiting list and like try to get an opening if somebody cancels. Um, I don't remember who told me about it. I think I found out about it when I was in Chiang Mai actually, or Bali many years ago. And just for some reason, it always appealed to me even though I talk a lot, the idea of like sitting in silence or going to a silent meditation retreat always seemed like something I would have to do at some point. I put it on my bucket list. And although I feel like bucket list is like a way to diminish the importance of it, but no, it's a really important like life experience apparently for people who have gone through it, and it could be very life changing. And so I signed up. Well, I inquired. I looked around. You can look on the website. You can search for different locations around the world. Like they're in India and Poland and like literally everywhere. And I found one opening in Canada for the first 10 days of January. So on New Year's Eve last year, I was flying to Amsterdam, headed to Bulgaria to go snowboarding for the season. And today, or this year, I will be flying from Florida to Vancouver, Canada at 5:30 in the morning and starting this journey to this silent retreat. So that means I'm going to be gone. Um, hey guys, I'm going to be gone for like the first 2 weeks of January. Technically, it's like 10 days, but they have the day that you get there is day zero, and then it's 10 days, and then you have like another day after. And then I'll have to travel back to Vancouver and then make my way back to Florida. So, yeah, I've done one other video, so I will be publishing. I'll actually only miss 1 week of publishing here because of the way the dates fall, but I won't have any live streams for the first like 2 weeks of the year. But I think I will do a live stream on New Year's Eve from Vancouver because that's one of my favorite cities in the world. And yeah, I booked a reservation at my favorite restaurant in the world, which is called Miku. And so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, if the weather is good, then I can live stream from there. I don't know if I'll have time to film. But you guys, I mean, I'll get there in the morning, so I could make a video about Vancouver if you guys want. Is anyone interested in going there or living there, traveling there? So I'm going to this place. It's in a town called Merritt, BC. So it's a few hours, like 3 or 4 hours into the mountains from Vancouver. And Alicia is down with it. Hey, Isaac, it's not in Yosemite. It's not yoga. So it does sound like a yoga, doesn't it? Vipassana yoga. Maybe because yoga postures are asanas. That's probably why. But it's really, you don't do anything. You can't bring a book. You can't bring your phone. You can't bring music. You can't bring a journal. You can't do anything. Alicia is planning to do one in Bali next year. Yay, that would be a nice place to do it. It would probably be very relaxing with the nice weather. Hi, Robbie. Merry Christmas. Thank you. So, Walt, if I go there, I believe I will find temporary peace and quiet. I don't know if I'll go crazy not talking for 10 days and doing nothing for 10 days. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to Google it before you go, but I obviously have just to read about other people's experiences. And I don't know. I mean, it's it seems like it's pretty boring, but I think that you can get a lot of insights if you actually follow the protocol and you stick to it. And from the people who I know who've been to it, a lot of them have done it multiple times. So they've either gone multiple times or they did it once and they're like never fucking again. So I don't know which camp I'm gonna fall into, but the people who have done it multiple times, they loved it. Um, the people who hated it, they didn't do everything. Like they would sleep through some of the meditations and they would maybe talk or do something that was out of the rules. And I think maybe you don't get the exact experience if you cut corners. So I'm going to try to do it full on, no cutting corners, and see what happens. But there's no like specific answers that I'm looking for. I just feel like I've never had the opportunity to sit silently, even for like one day. And they take care of like your food and everything, so you don't have to think about anything. And apparently, like allegedly, it can heal like physical ailments. It can, I don't know, what are the benefits? Let me Google this. Vipassana benefits? Ooh, there's a Reddit thread about it, of course. Okay, it says the Vipassana technique is supposed to benefit your mental health, aid in emotional balance, and treat unhealthy emotional conditions, and reduce stress. So it's kind of like a breathing technique. So if you guys have known me for a while, you might know that I meditate every day anyway, but I only meditate between like 10 minutes and 30 minutes. So I've never actually meditated for more than an hour, I don't think, something like that. Um, but it's basically just like an observation. I know we have some meditators on the channel. Um, Robbie says I should go to Norway. Yeah, well, I did just get back from Norway. I have some really cool drone shots from Norway because that is the last place that I went to. So every time I'm getting a little bit better at the drone. And I never played video games. I'm not like a pilot of anything, so I didn't have any frame of reference for like using the controller. But I think you guys will like the drone video. Okay, Alicia votes for a video for Vancouver. Okay. If you're watching the replay, also let me know. Walt's going there in the summer. Where, to Norway or Vancouver? Yes, because Vipassana is an ancient Indian meditation technique. That's probably why it's related to yoga. Yeah, I feel like it will quiet the mind, but also not before you have a lot of things going on in your mind. But from the experiences that other people have talked to me about, they say that the first few days are the worst. So there are options to do like 1 day retreats, 3 day, 5 days, but you kind of like pass like a hill, or what is it? Like you get over the hurdle of the difficulty after a few days, and then it gets a little bit easier. And that is apparently when the insights can come. So, has anybody ever done a fasting? If you've ever done like a juice fast or a water fast, then you know that the first few days are the hardest. Just like if you are trying to quit coffee or really anything difficult, is really the hardest part is the first day, just getting started, and then the first few days. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after sitting and meditating for 10 hours a day, but I did order a lot of like meditation cushions and like blankets and a meditation chair, and wish me luck is all I have to say. So I think my flight lands on the morning of the 31st. So, weather permitting, I can run around and film a video. I'm not supposed to bring a bunch of stuff with me to the Vipassana, but I don't know how many digital nomads go to it. Like most people are probably leaving from their house, so they like leave all of their stuff at home. But for people like us, like me, like I have to bring all my stuff with me. So I've been considering bringing my snowboard, but I still don't know what's going to happen with the Bumble job. So I didn't want to bring a bunch of stuff with me and then have to go do something else. So I'm on Quora now, looking at what are the benefits of Vipassana meditation. Do you guys want to see? So, is anybody a Quora fan? I'm pretty big on Quora myself. Let me open this a little bit so you can see. Okay, so this guy saw people quit smoking and drinking from meditation. All right, this must be one of the teachers. This guy says it gives you insight into who you really are, awareness. Who is trying to improve their mental well-being and emotional health? I know this is a travel channel, but I think a lot of the reasons why people want to travel is because they want to get to know themselves better, and they want to be able to connect with other people, and they want to learn more about the world and about themselves. And so I think that this kind of stuff does it appeal to you guys? Because people who are into traveling and exploring, they're also interested a lot of the times in like adventures and self-development and having an open mind about things. So that's why I'm sharing this with you guys. But definitely no videos are allowed there. But I can still write about it later or make a video about it later. This guy says it saved his life. You gain equanimity in the face of the ups and downs in life. If you are thinking of going to a Vipassana camp, stop thinking and go, this guy says. Oh, here's somebody with a list, a software developer with a list of benefits. Improved concentration, improved decision-making skills, improved peace of mind, filled with positive energy, changing in your perspective about life, live in the present, feel gratitude towards nature and religion, get over bad habits, improve your diet, improve your tolerance level, and feel blissful and compassionate. Wow. It says, with Vipassana, we learn how to observe our cravings rather than react to them, and hence realize the impermanence of things. Simply put, we learn to not lose our minds on the shit that life throws at us. Thanks, Farhan. That's good. Good to know. So that's that, guys. How are you starting your year? Are you going to, do you have like a New Year's resolution, or what are some of your goals for the new year? You guys know I love goals over here. Share with me. Oh wow, Walt's done 80 hours of fasting. That's good. I've done, actually, the longest I've done probably like, I think I've done like 8 or 10 days. But that's the cool thing about fasting is that once you do it, um, after like probably after 80 hours, I think after like the first 72 hours, it gets a lot easier. So you could do like once you go for 3 days or 5 days or like a week, you can just keep going. And then you're not hungry anymore, basically. Or that's what my experience was. There's so many videos I've noticed on YouTube about fasting, but I haven't done it in a while. I've been doing some intermittent fasting, but I haven't done like a 1 week fast in a while. I was thinking of doing one this year when I was in California, but so I bought like a 3 day juice fast, but I was kind of like juicing during the day and then eating dinner at night, so it doesn't really count. But does anybody have like 2020 plans? Are you going to travel? Are you going to change your job? Are you going to just keep on keeping on? What are you guys thinking? What is the plan, Stan? Chat's a little quiet today. So yeah, I'm kind of like my goal for 2020 is to do less stuff, to kind of like pull back a little bit on how many things I'm doing at the same time so that I can better help people with like one thing. Because, I really want to help more people become digital nomads and travel, but I feel like I've gotten really busy with just um, creating the videos about doing it and not being able to help people like one on one or with courses. I haven't finished my book yet. I have my manuscript over here. So I wanted to focus on like more specific, practical ways that people can learn digital skills, that they can get digital nomad jobs, or all of the like tangible things that they need to do to make it happen. Kind of like my digital nomad challenge, but just spend more time on that. Isaac's using the avalanche method to pay off his debt. What is that? I'm going to Google that. One thing that my grandparents taught me was not to have any debt. And so I just used my credit card like a debit card. Oh, there's a snowball method and an avalanche method. Interesting. Um, Isaac, I have a podcast for you. If anybody's looking to get out of debt, um, my friend Jake has the podcast, and he had a guest that was like 23 or something. Let me find it on Anchor. And he paid off all of his debt, like $60,000 of debt in 1 year, in 11 months. I don't know what method he used, but here is the link to my friend's podcast about getting out of debt. Hi, Alicia. Oh, remind me, what do you do for work again? Yeah, I actually haven't figured out the 4 hour work week either. I kind of did at one point, and I was making money off mostly affiliate income, but in my free time, I would just still work on other stuff. So I think the point is to have enough passive income that you don't have to work, but you're working because you want to, or you're choosing what you want to work in. But yeah, if you're doing like client work or freelancing or consulting like me, that can be a grind. Oh, writing. Where do you write? I love writing too. I have did you find me through Medium? I'm writing a lot on Medium. Well, not a lot, but like at least once a week. So that's the thing that writing is so useful. It's such a great remote work skill, but it's time consuming. I think the most money you can make writing, it seems, like my friends who make the most writing are copywriters. But also writing on Medium, I've been able to start generating a few $100s a month in passive income. So I'm still doing a lot of the work up front. Obviously, it takes a long time to write a good article, but then that article can pay for like years, apparently. I mean, I haven't been on it, the platform, that long, but if you are a writer and you want to write more, check out Medium. There's some people making a full-time income on there. Some people are making like 5 or 10 grand a month. But some people are making like $10 a month or $1 a month. But I'm in the like hundreds of dollars range. So that's pretty cool because I could get paid maybe like $250 or something to write one article. Well, depending on what it is, like $100 to $250. Um, well, yeah, it depends. Sometimes it's like 500 bucks. It depends what it is. But on Medium, you write on your own time for free, but then that one article could make you thousands of dollars. Plus, you get to meet a lot of other cool people on Medium, and you can get other client work through people who read your stuff on Medium. Actually, today I got an email from some people who saw my video on Amsterdam and they wanted me to help them create like a co-working space office tour video in another country. So that is like a really cool thing about creating your own personal brand online if you're working remotely is that you can get clients through the content that you're creating that has like your name and your brand attached to it. Yeah, oh, let me get my my computer is about to die. Let me get my charger. So yeah, I make passive income off of Medium from just submitting to publications. So there's something called, let me find it over here, the medium.com. I love these live streams because we never know what we're going to talk about. So, oh yeah, I'm going to share my screen. Sorry for, it's very shaky. Okay, I'll share my screen here. So this is Medium if we go just to the homepage. Medium is a place for learning, basically. It's like a blogging platform, but it's turned into more of a community, like a social network. So there's all of these different topics, like they have these different publications here at the top, and then they have what's called the Medium Partner Program. So I'm going to go back. So this is my profile. So everything that you write goes on your profile, but then you can also submit to the startup. I submit to the startup, but you can also submit to publication. So here it'll show like where each article is located. So this one's just on my personal page. I have a lot in the startup. This one's in one called PS I Love You, Better Marketing. And so when you go to publish an article, if you're in the partner program, you can select for your story to go behind the paywall. And then depending on how many people read it, um, that's how much you get paid, basically. So this is my #1 article right now. This is called "We Work is the Past." This is what the future of co-working will be. And so here at the top it says, this story's distribution setting is on. You're in the partner program, so this story is eligible to earn money. So every time somebody else reads this article and shares it, that's an indicator that people are finding it valuable, and then Medium is like distributing it to more people. So as you can see, a lot of people have highlighted this article, which is super cool. I actually wrote in another article about when I started a gratitude journal. The first entry into my gratitude journal was that I was grateful that somebody highlighted something in my Medium article for the first time, because that's like a big compliment that people want to save your article, they want to read it later, they want to remind themselves of something that you put in there. So that's really cool. So you can see that these are all the people who highlighted. And then at the bottom, oh, here it says like how many people clapped for it. And at the bottom are these tags. So whenever people search for something in these tags, then they can find the story. And then also this story was curated, which means that the Medium editors show it to people in those categories. I think it was curated in work. Yeah. So let's see, if we go to Medium Partner Program, here we go. It says the internet should reward quality thinking, not clickbait. That's why we've created a better home for writers, journalists, and experts. It's simple to use, free from ads, and connects you with curious, avid readers so you can focus on what matters, putting your best ideas out there. So how it works is you write something good, you submit your story, and then if it's good, it will get recommended to people, and then you get paid. And so every month I get an automatic direct deposit into my checking account based on how good my stories did and how much people like them. And I really like this because I would write, like, if you're a writer, you would write anyway. You can't help it. Like, you can't not write. I think everybody is a writer, actually. And by writing on Medium, you get a lot of benefits because you get to test out your thoughts. Well, you get practice at writing. You get to put your ideas and thoughts into words. You get to share it with other people who might be interested in the same thing. You get to develop your ideas better. You can get jobs this way. You can create an audience just like you can on an Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, and so you can end up with a big audience. Like there's people with like hundreds of thousands of followers. You can follow me if you want. I have like 2,000 followers or something. And it can help you with your personal brand. And you'll meet a lot of really cool people. You'll get to meet cool people that are reading your stories. And then you also will meet other writers. You'll meet with editors of other publications. And it's just like really cool network to be a part of. I have had people on my podcast that I met on Medium, and it's a win-win because it's helping you get better at writing, you can make money, and you can share your knowledge with other people, and they get to read stuff that they might not have seen. So, yeah, so that's that. And there's all sorts of things. Like this one's about porn, this one's about the Secret Service, this one's about how to pick the best fruit in the grocery store. I mean, this one's about Bitcoin. You never know. Hey guys. Okay, so what am I talking about? Good question. Good question. Um, so yeah, basically the more you write, I'm talking about Medium. So Medium is a website. It's like a news site basically. Not just news, but it's all different topics. Bloggers from every background writing in one place. So it's creating a place for a lot of traffic for a lot of people. So many people don't know this, but you can get paid to submit your stories to this website. And so that's what I do. But when I started doing it, I don't even think they had that yet. You could just write and you could like develop an audience, but now you can actually get paid. So yeah, if you wrote like one story a day for like a year, there's guys I saw a guy who was doing that and he started making like $1,000 a month off of his stories. So, I mean, you might not get rich doing it, but you can make a living. So that's what we're talking about over here. But yeah, it's hard to stick with it, especially when you have a full-time job and you need to do other work. So when you're done writing for the day, you might not want to write more. And writing a good like article, it can be hard. So yeah. But if you're interested, check it out. You can follow me at Kristin M. Wilson on Medium. And also for anyone who's doing like online marketing and content marketing, you can link to your own stuff. So some of my articles are ranking on like the first page of Google for certain keywords because Medium is a site that has really high authority. So yeah, I've read about remote work and travel. I was a top writer on in travel and productivity, but then I didn't write for like 2 weeks and I got kicked out of the top spot. Damn it. Hey Hamza. Oh, that's okay. You're here now. You're welcome, Alicia. Hey, Crypto News. Oh, Crypto News, you won the free book. Oh, let's get it. Right? Was this you? Did you win this book? I messaged you on Twitter today. Um, I actually still have a couple books left if anyone wants to enter. If you want a free copy of this book, you guys, I have like 3 or 4 more. Um, all you have to do is post on social media, like share one of my videos and say why you like it and tag me in it. And I will send you a free copy of this book called Willpower Doesn't Work. And I've read it twice or 3 times already, and it's really good. But this is a brand new book. So I had 10 of them, and now I have like 3 left or something. So you want to do that right now. The first 3 people to share one of my videos on social media and tag me at Traveling with Kristin right now will get a free book, and I will like ship it to you anywhere in the world. So go do that. Hamza wants a one-on-one session. Yes, I do consulting calls, and I'll send you the link to book. I might do a special like discount in January um, for like a shorter session, like a 30-minute session. But if you want to book one, you can do so. Let me find it. Right now they're 45 minutes, but actually I need to change some of them because they're not going to be available for the first 2 weeks of January. But you can book a session there. My Facebook is Traveling with Kristin. Hi, Luis. Oh, nice. I love seeing like where people came to my channel from. Can you guys comment how you found my channel? Luis found it through the Camino de Santiago videos. A lot of people found it through the Lisbon video. How did you guys find my channel? Bye, Alicia. Okay, nice to see you. I totally want to walk the Camino de Santiago again. Super fun. Maybe that's why I want to do this meditation retreat. If you're just coming into the live stream right now, because there's like 12 people on right now, um, just to like recap, if you're just coming in, um, we had, oh, I was asking if everyone saw the Vilnius vlog, so definitely check that out. I have a new remote work guide for people who want to find a remote job, and it's free. And so far, it's only for people. I've only shared it here on the stream, and that is right here. So if you want 11 tips on finding a remote job that I have not published anywhere else yet, then you can sign up for that. And I'm also going to do a meditation retreat in Canada January 1st. So this might be the last live stream unless I can do a live stream from Canada, but that will be on the 31st of December. So maybe a New Year's Eve live stream. Here's the remote jobs guide if you want to download that. And what other announcements did I have? Oh, and I have a year in the life of a drone video coming out next Sunday. So that's going to be all of my best drone shots from the entire year. Who didn't know I was a drone pilot? And I also was saying thank you for 8,000 subs. That's super cool because my channel this time last year, I think had like 500. So that's pretty cool. Oh, your sister found my channel. Nice. Which vlog? All of the vlogs? So today on Instagram, somebody, one of my friends said that his friend sent him my Japan video because he's going to Japan. And so his friend sent him a video about Japan to get him hyped up for the trip. And it was my video. And he's like, wait, that's my friend. So that's really funny. That's cool. I love hearing that people shared, like friends or family shared my link. Love it. I also was asking, so if you're just coming into the chat, um, should I make a like year in the life of a digital nomad video or one of those like my year videos where you go through the whole year and like show what you did and what you learned and the ups and downs and all of that stuff? You guys want to see that? Let me know. And tag me if you want to get this book by the #1 writer on Medium. We also talked about Medium today. So the guy who wrote this book was broke and he became the #1 writer on Medium. Now he's like a millionaire and a big writer. So you never know what can happen in just a short time. I do want to go to Pakistan. I went to the Pakistan booth at the World Travel Conference in London and it looked so cool. Like a lot of the countries in that region, I've never been to that part of the world. I'll let you know. I heard the food's really good too. So I might go. Crypto news. Okay, send me your address. I think you tagged me on Twitter. So if you want this book, tag me, Where's Kristin on Twitter. Share your favorite video from my channel and why. Or tag me at Traveling with Kristin on Amazon. On Instagram and Facebook. So get on it, guys. Christmas present. Okay, everyone, I'm going to go to my workout class because it's 5:30. I need to leave right now. But I'm so happy to see all the nice people and faces in here. Welcome to the new subs. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Everybody have a great holiday weekend. And I will try to do a live stream on New Year's Eve from Vancouver, Canada. Richard's asking, before I sign off, what's a good country to visit for a new digital nomad? I'm so glad you asked because I have a video on that. Best countries for new. I have to actually Google my own stuff because I have too many. Aha, here we go. Best destinations for new digital nomads. I have two. Here's best destinations for digital nomads on a budget. And then here is the most underrated destinations for digital nomads. And then here are the best destinations for new digital nomads. So if you are interested in any of those, click on those 3 links. So best destinations for digital nomads on a budget, most underrated destinations for digital nomads, and best destinations for new digital nomads. And those are like blogs that have videos in them. Yay! All right, stay blessed. Thank you, Hamza. Thanks, everybody. Bye, Walt. Bye, Sam. Bye, Richard. Crypto News, Alicia, and everybody. Sam, did I get that? Everyone who's on the chat who I can't see. Bye, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. See you probably on New Year's Eve. Keep an eye out for the drone video Sunday.